Yeah, we can maybe do it. It's not the end of the world if we die, but it'd be good if we could avoid it. There we go.
I don't think so.
They say to never meet your heroes.
Died once. It's fine, we can die 3 more times.
Must be something I can do with this. Purge boons for coin. Feel cleaner already.
It's the end of the world. Don't worry, we got this. Should be fine. Go.
One last stop. The Temple of Styx. Something I can use. The fishing point. Come on out. Good to go. All these tunnels.
Let's begin with this one.
Here goes. Gah. Hades.
And not that one. That's only for the first 10 seconds, so no. Then I think we go for this one. Victim takes damage while moving.
Got to find something for Cerberus. I'll take this one.
So your cast fires a second projectile which deals reduced base damage. Well, why not?
2 for 1. Look at all that coin. What's for sale? There it is already. Delicious.
So let's go for that.
A sack fit for a huge 3-headed hound. Oh, Cerberus.
No. Let's go like that.
After deliberating briefly, Cerberus concludes that yes, he shall accept the sack.
Thanks, boy.
Okay, let's do it. Again.
All right, this is it.
I will try.
To think Olympus has been aiding you. You must be so grateful to them for their aid, without which none of this would have been possible.
We can still die 3 times. So, let's see.
Yeah, about that. Father, did you let Mother go because you feared Olympus would find out? And not respond well to the circumstances if they did?
Be grateful they have not found out as yet for all your meddling. You do not know them as well as you think. Ask yourself why she left Olympus and how. Or better yet, ask her.
Well, she seems quite lovely, so knowing you, you probably tricked her into signing a pact to come join you or something. Since you weren't allowed on Olympus, why not have Olympus come to you?
That's kind of harsh.
Ha! Surprisingly not distant from the truth. I took her, boy. I took her down with me. Is that what you wish to hear? Does that anger you? Come, bring forth that anger then. Darkness. You. Darkness.
I know where you are.
Darkness. How close? Darkness. Prepare.
Optimus!
I hear you. Firing.
Try all you like.
We're taking a lot of damage. It's fine.
Darkness.
Always gets a little bit messy with ads.
Loaded up.
Darkness.
Optimus!
They are as good as dead.
Death is inescapable.
Come on, there we go.
Like that?
You truly dare?
Oh, stop. Just leave me be.
Prepare.
Let go of me. Optimus!
Picked up
Okay,
their
one more
scent.
extra life on it. He's on halfway.
Can't do that.
I have something for you.
I'm empty.
There we go.
How?
No pressure.
How is it possible that this... You'll never truly win.
Yes. In my father's name.
It was faster than last time. Damn. Okay, so we have a... That was a 6 clear. It is a really fun game. It's really intense. I'll take that. Right, let's go. Here we go.
I'm here.
Again for the sixth time.
Son,
It's me.
I could not stand it on Olympus, Zagreus. The blustering, the posturing, my overbearing mother. None of it. I would have left the mountain voluntarily, except
Except Father absconded with you, didn't he? Dragged you down with him into the underworld. So if Olympus were to find that out, I shudder to think of the consequences.
that fool is trying to protect me even now. It wasn't he who absconded with me, my son. And it's more complicated even than that. I was content to leave, willing to make my life within the underworld, with your father.
I dare not ask who did bring you to Father then. So essentially, you ran away from home to live with him. I mean no disrespect, but did you realize what you were getting yourself into?
We have a tendency to be impetuous when we are younger, Zagreus. I heard all about your father before we met. Admired paintings of him. It was very awkward at first, but he had a bluntness I fancied. A sense of principle. I much preferred him to his brothers, I can tell you that.
So, then you secretly left Mount Olympus to be with the god of the dead in the underworld, and Olympus never found out. What do you suppose would happen if they did?
I think there would be war between Olympus and your father, Zagreus, if they found out. Especially now, after all this. And after all this time. They slew their parents once. If the Titans could be wiped from this world, so can we all.
So it makes sense. If Father, he agrees with you and thinks that leaving you in hiding here, that it's the only way he can prevent that war.
I can see how your father, shrewd but also single-minded as he was, might have followed such a line of reasoning as that. Oh, Zagreus. What have I done?
No. What have I done?
And back home.
Can't. Oh, I need to fix this.
What? Oh! Ha! Darn natural causes got you once again there, didn't they? Well, you show 'em next time. Would you do that for me, huh?
Sure.
Sure thing.
So very tired.
Hey, tell me something, sir. Any rumors swirling about the house regarding the outcome of a certain interaction I had with my father recently? Involving a great deal of violence. Because I'd like for everyone to know I won.
I wouldn't know of what you mean there, lad. For there are certain subjects so forbidden here right now that not even rumors can take hold. But just between us for the time, congratulations. Truly.
Thank you, sir. I didn't know whether I had it in me. As for the other bit, I'll keep it quiet then, for now. Probably shouldn't be tying my sense of self-worth to praise from friends, acquaintances, and strangers anyway.
Indeed, lad.
Thanatos, the world outside, didn't you say that it would make you sick being out there for very long at all? I understand now what you meant by that. Beautiful place and all, but it's good to be back.
See what I mean now, Zag? Nice place to visit on occasion, sure. But I definitely wouldn't want to live there.
Couldn't if I tried. The
faithful Cerberus remains resting steadfastly in his spot.
My records indicate that you've collected earnings based on some of your accomplishments there, boy. I suppose you need an income of your own, having decided to cut ties and all.
What, you mean the bounties that you've offered up to anybody capable of beating Meg and all your other guardians out there? Don't you think that puts a lot of undue pressure on them, knowing that you've turned them into targets?
They must do better than they have, else they shall be replaced. If they're to grow in their respective roles, they have to know their weaknesses. And so do I. That you collect the bounties for it matters not.
What about the bounties for vanquishing you? Who's your replacement going to be?
Enough. Get out.
Where's our court musician?
Hey, he's gone.
Hey, that sounds handy there.
Wait. Child, quickly now, before you go. I know how all of this must look. Know that I was true to her, Persephone, and that I think fondly on the time she spent with us.
Of course, Nyx. Though, why did she really leave the underworld, do you think? Besides, because of me. So what if she thought I died at birth?
She did not feel that she belonged. It was a very difficult adjustment she was forced to make. And she feared that she would inevitably end up caught between Olympus and this realm. That she might start a war.
A war. Wars have been fought for less, I understand. And father must have been a real burden, too.
You do not know. Ask her yourself about her time with him. But I have already said too much, and I cannot say more.
You've said more than enough. I'll see you, Nyx.
So, Zagreus, how's it going with that pact of punishment you signed? You've made some meaningful improvements to the underworld.
I'll fight my way out of this place or earn it. The pact is nothing to me other than a way to keep things lively.
You are delusional. I'll never understand you or your father. Anyway, if you're looking for more punishment, you know where to find me.
I do indeed.
That we do.
This is probably cleaning the rafters. I come to you bearing aquatic beasts. Fair market value. What's on the old exchange? Could maybe use some rest.
Wait, did you wanted rest?
See you, Mira.
The heavy sleeping underworld prince arises, with the feeling that the brief nap he intended as a respite from the rigors of the day or night apparently was none too brief at all.
I'm late for work. Father's going to kill me.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up soon.
Responsibility rejecting Zagreus strides down his father's hall, quite unconcerned about the urgency with which he is expected to behave under a set of circumstances such as this.
Going as fast as I can, you hurry up.
The door to the administrative chamber beckons just beyond the hall. The prince perchance believes that he may enter quietly, without drawing the notice of those laboring within.
You better not give me away, old man.
Suggest you hurry in there, lad.
Sorry.
You're late, boy. Again?
Hey, go easy on me.
The day or night's duties are sheer simplicity itself. At least at first, as when the prince simply signs in to signal the commencement of his shift.
gods.
Get on with your responsibilities.
The often failing prince attempts to sort the ledgers in the fashion necessary for the proper keeping of his father's realm.
Damn it.
That is not correct.
Security reports concerning failed escape attempts from Tartarus require timely verification and official response, neither of which Prince Zagreus is fit to give.
Incorrect.
Records of expired house contractor renovations line a desk in the administrative chamber, though the prince has absolutely no desire now to organize them alphabetically by date.
None whatsoever, yes.
Attendance records of the working shades who toil for the house need to be verified. The shades' due compensation rapidly approved, and yet the prince cannot remember all the necessary steps.
I haven't forgotten. No one told me.
The hard-laboring shades responsible for the administration of the prince's father's realm merely look on at the prince's ill-fated attempts.
Oh, come on.
That's not correct.
The relaxation-loving prince never paid suitably enough attention to learn properly how to arrange the record bookings of the regions of his father's realm.
It's basically telling us how useless we are.
Doesn't make any sense.
This set of delicate responsibilities is easily achieved, at least by someone capable and trained to do the work, unlike the oft-distracted underworld prince.
What?
Enough, boy. Wrap it up.
At last, the work-disliking prince records a summary of the results of his attempts to be of any use to the administrative needs of his grim father's house.
Okay, I'm done. So, can I go yet, Father?
Not only were you late again, but then you also failed to perform even the simplest tasks that I had asked repeatedly that you complete. How many chances do you need at this? I am too lenient with you.
Too lenient? Instead of lambasting me non-stop, have you considered maybe training me some more to do this fascinating work to your satisfaction? You'll forgive me if I didn't memorize every laborious detail the last time you performed your monologue about how all this works.
Hey, thanks for the donation, Kiri. Very kind.
Excuse me? If I'm not mistaken, you're deflecting your incompetence toward me? As though the goddess of wisdom herself has come to aid you in your time of need. I could replace you here and now with any number of simple shades hungry to work here.
Then why don't you? I don't want any of this. I'm not the one who drew the short lot with your brothers and got stuck here forever. Why am I having to do this senseless parchment pushing for you?
Why are you stuck? You're not. You're fired. I was wrong to think you were prepared to take on any responsibility at all. And don't you ever invoke your uncles here again, or I'll have you cast into the lowest pits of Tartarus. Now get out of my administration and my sight.
What a lovely relationship.
At least I can't be late for that job anymore. Not even tired, thanks. That lucky tooth you gave me, Skelly. First off, thanks again. And secondly, is this even yours? Had a run-in with Hermes who got me thinking.
What? You gonna believe everything that Gabby guy tells you now, boyo? He doesn't know a thing about me.
Never said he did. Though since you let on, what's your relationship to him? Working for him?
No! Nope, definitely not working for him. Closer to a peer relationship. Well, other than the fact that he's a god and I'm just... Well, what you see is what you get with me, pal. Hey, you won't tell anyone, will you? I'm just here to help, I swear.
Fine. Maybe.
Yeah, sounds good.
My blade.
Whoops.
Bet you couldn't hit me with that, pal.
What infernal forge created you? Didn't work.
There we go. We're using the wrong bow by the looks of it.
Chiron.
Yeah, that's the one we were using last run.
Me.
No, I don't think I can do it one more time. I'm shot.
Keepsakes hold power.
The spear wasn't too bad. Like the great sword and the spear. I did not really like this one that much. Or the shield that much. Yeah, I'm gonna stuck for bow. Bow was nice. Yeah. I will be stopping there for tonight. It is a fun game, but I did way too many mistakes on that last run, so that tells it all. Yeah, I like the claws as well. They were pretty nice. But yeah. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow at 8 PM Central European Summertime. And then it is actually time to venture into the expansion of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Let's see what they got in store for us in Ireland. So, thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for the donations tonight. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Until then, take care and good night, everyone. Goodbye.